Hi guys, it's time to show you the windowsill in winter. I will show you how the plants on the windowsill evolved. You will see that some really enjoy the cooler temperature and some don't. So let's have a look. Hi, my name is Remy and I love Nepenthes. Editing this video, it was obvious that one single video will be too long, so I will cut this windowsill review into two parts. The first half will be today and the second half will be next week. So let's see the first half. Before showing you the plants, I want to talk about the temperature and the humidity. So last month it was November and we see that it was warm when it was sunny, but when it's gray, the temperature in the middle of the day are not really high. And for the humidity, it's the same. It's getting lower and lower. The more cold it is outside, the more heat my furnace will burst, and then it dries out the air. And the last 3 days, it was even more obvious. So around 5 degree difference between the day temperature and the night temperature. And that's because it's really cold outside, so the furnace heat up the house and dry everything. So I will have to restart the humidity stat that I have on my furnace, just to keep the humidity around 50%. Okay, so that's why you are watching this video. Let's see the plants. So that's the whole windowsill. Obviously it's winter, snow outside, but inside it feels like summer. So this is the, yeah, look outside. Totally winter, so cold. Anyway. So the first tray is the leaf pulling I did for Windowsill, and beside that we have an orchid that's prepared some seeds. So I will do some experiments about that. So beside that we have the regular carnivorous plant, that's Helianthera. So this Helianthera is Heterodoxa by minor, I believe. And beside that there is a little pure minor. But when I say little, this is little. But it's healthy, it will grow. So beside that we have Pinguicula rotundifolia. As always during winter, that's when the Mexican Pinguicula produce so much flowers. This one is the Moramensis. This is another Moramensis, the San Pablo. Really healthy plant for sure. Beside that we have the X-Weather. So that's an hybrid, and this one produce also some good flowers. They are different, but really a strong growing plant. Beside that, that's Cyclosecta, so you see the succulent leaves, and beside that, all those flowers, that's Esseriana. So Pinguicula Esseriana produce so much flowers, that's crazy. And no need for really doing leaf pulling, they will duplicate themselves forever. Beside that, we have the tray where I sow some Nepenthes seeds, so that's all the seed-grown Nepenthes. Let me show you. This first one is, it's tricky, Nepenthes surrigaoensis. Hell, that's the suri, and after that we have a small block of Troncata, and all this is Petiolata. It's way easier to grow them than to pronounce. So they are doing great. They are slightly slower, this suri, compared to the Petiolata, but they are doing great. For now, it's hard to see if there is really a shape that is only for this species, but they all grow, so I won't complain there. We'll see later. Suri, yeah, and Petiolata. So Petiolata is way more exciting. Some are really colorful, the leaves, and some are really green, some are really fast-growing plants, green or dark leaves, so that's really interesting to see all the difference in the same seed pod of the same species. Look at this one, let me grab it. Dark, speckle. That's gonna be a good one. And beside that, we have almost a pure green. So again, I will probably keep one of each to really see the difference. And as you see, some are quite big, way bigger. So I may need to repot that separately quite soon. I will do that probably during Christmas break. Beside that, that's okay, there is a small Heliumphora here that I won't really try to show you, but that's alive again. And when you have the big, beautiful picture above, it's hard to really pay attention. So, but let's start by this tray. All those plants are the seed-grown Lowii Vicii Botsiana by Norsiana maxima. So as you see, quite some difference here. This one is really, really red, beautiful, maybe the Botsiana parents. And compared to the very next one, where the peristome is way lighter. So all of them are really different, and even the color of the leaves, I will show you from above, but they all are kind of different. That's the thing with a complex hybrid. They will all look a little bit different. And now let's talk about Vicii. So the first one is Vicia Biosquat Candy Stripe, and the second one is the Horticultural Cross Yellow by Stripe. And as you see, they start to have leaf jump and bigger pictures, so I needed to repot them separately. Look at this peristome. Some elegant stripes, really thin, and it's really a long picture, it's not a squat. And the peristome stays yellow, kind of yellow, yeah. Not a lot of red on it. And beside that, that's the squat, the Barrio stripe, squat, candy stripe. So really good one. As you see, it's really red. The more it ages, the more red it will be. But fantastic stripes, really a nice plant for sure. And that's growing quite good actually. Leaf jump. There is a new picture. I need to show you this one. Absolutely stunning. Okay, let me try to grab it. Way bigger than an egg, and stripy and hairy, squat. It didn't color, it's just opening now, but fantastic peristome for sure. I hope it's a female and I will be able to make some seeds out of it, because clearly there is some good genes. I love when they just open and the peristome is not rolled back, totally flared, good color, stripes, etc. And they are super flat. Look at that. Really, really flat. It will curve over time. And just in front of these two big Vicii, we have three seed-grown, these three Stenophila, yeah. The two on the left are the regular one, and the one on the right is kind of variegated. But they didn't picture for the whole summer. They are just starting now, so clearly this is a species that don't like it too hot. This one is properly formed, this other one, lead problem, it was stressed, but it's getting better now. The next picture will be great. But again, during summer, nothing. Very impressive. It hates when it reaches probably more than 30, around 30 degrees Celsius. So warm is not for them. Beside that, we have the only hybrid of Ampullaria I have. It's Ampullaria by Fusca. Very interesting. It was I was not expecting that. It was a kind of a gift. So this one will be sold to support the Facebook group of the city. Yeah, it's very nice. Some stripes. You see the leaves are covered with some kind of wax. So it's able to handle this drier condition. So it was picturing during summer, it's still picturing during winter. So beside that, that's Stenophila by Fusca again. It just arrived, so there is no picture under my care. Just beside that, there is the new Nepenthes I just got. A fantastic color, some stripes. It's really promising. So this one will be Clipiata by Emae, by Vicii by Lowii. So I can't wait to see the new pictures forming. Yeah, Clipiata, Emae, Vicii, Lowii, yeah. Beside that, that's the no ID. I don't know what they are. They are handling quite nicely the windowsill, but it was a present as a non-identified cross, so it's really hard to tell. And this one is also no idea, but the stripes are fantastic, the picture is great, so it's really a thick and healthy plant that handle the windowsill. Another no ID, again some present, giveaway, etc. So impossible to know. These three I know. That's Truncata by Mira, I believe, and they are growing nicely. I'm doing some tests on them. You will know about that later. This one, that's Maxima by Naga. Stripey, but kind of sensitive. If I overfeed it, directly the picture dies. This other one, that's Maxima by Lowii by Macrophila. And it looks like it's when it's colder, so it's growing nicely right now. Next is Sibuanensis by Robcantlii. This one was really seriously damaged by the thrips we got this summer, but now it's doing better. So it's hard to tell if it prefers fresh night or if it's just the time to recover from the thrips. Beside that, that's the Glandulifera. It's tiny but healthy. I like the picture. It's not a lot of nectar for now, but it will come later. Beside that, that's the Vicii by Maxima. So the leaves are really colorful. Clearly it's healthy, but it's getting a lot of light. And beside that, that's the Robcantlii by Vicii. Same, the leaves are really colorful. But that's totally normal. It's just under the 36 watts from Sunsi. So we saw that it's a quite powerful light. And just under it, it will be bright. But the plant is healthy. I mean, the leaves are so thick. For now, it's okay. I don't need to move it away from the light. So here, this is, Molii by Vicii. That's a new one. It just arrived, so no picture yet, but that's coming. Beside that, that's the Glandulifera. Okay, it's new too. Glandulifera by Transmadiensis. So this one, same, no picture under my care. So it's gonna be a surprise. So this one is the Vicii by Lowii by Platykyla. Yes. It's a fantastic grower for me. The pictures start to be taller, nice stripes. So really a cool species. I can't wait to see it older when the Platykyla will start to kick in. So beside that, that's the Andrea Wistuba plants that I got last time. A new picture is forming. This is Truncata by Ephipiata by Maxima. And beside we have the Emae, so that's the old picture. It's starting to fade out, but there is a brand new one here. Not colored, but still really promising, way bigger than the previous one. And the leaf is super healthy, shiny, the shape is good, the color is good, so next picture should also be great. Beside that, we have the Lowii Vicii Botiana by Norsina Maxima. So it was not picturing a lot during summer. That's the last picture that I got, so some stripe, light color for the peristome. Beside that, we have the Maxima Lumut. So that's the Maxima Dark that you hear about everywhere. That's quite promising. I really hope it will end up being great. For now, it's small. The pictures are young, but that's a really promising plant. And even the leaves are really healthy, so it's totally fine on the windowsill for now. Summer and winter. So we'll see soon. Next week you will see the second half of this video, and it will appear here. If you want to support the channel, use the super thanks button or help me to fundraise the Grow Tent project. Until next time, happy growing!